Hi, it's Del-30 and you're watching Rewind That Track.
Conor McLoone here for Rewind That Track, here with the man of the hour, the one, the only, Mr. Del-30, about 15 minutes after he's come off stage. Gaz, you're playing at Manchester tonight, Tank tomorrow in Sheffield. How was it for you?
Mate, it's an absolute dream to be playing here right now in front of such an audience as well. Crowd response, next level, everything just on point, absolutely fucking buzzing, to be honest, mate.
What's the Kaluki family like? Like, what are the guys like playing around?
The Kaluki family, bunch of characters, but really fucking loyal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got a lot of respect for them guys and a hell of a lot of time for each and every one of a part of the family as well, and everybody comes together and it's just a nice collective of people.
Yeah. Huddersfield born and bred for yourself. How does the Huddersfield music scene compare to the Manchester music scene?
Well, to be honest, there's not a real scene for it in Huddersfield, but living so close to Manchester that I class that as my second home, and this is where I spend more time. And the crowd in Manchester, I get a lot of love in Manchester, is wicked, you know what I mean? And respect to each and every one of you that come out to my events and like show support and love and everything.
Have you got a favourite Manchester memory?
To be honest, it's not so long since. It's like this one is one of the good memories, but Warehouse Project New Year's Eve.
I was going to say, you managed to play at Storm?
Yeah. Opened up the room, 3-hour set, kind of built it up from the start and then worked into the more energetic style. Yeah. So, literally, me and the crowd just buzzing off each other, man. And that's what it's all about for me, you know?
That's a good one to sign off as well. Obviously, Store Street closed down now this year. So to say you played there is unreal. It's unreal.
When I got that booking, I was kind of like, I was flipping through the roof, and I was like, yo, this booking right here is going to be special.
It's a funny one, isn't it?
And it was. The crowd got involved. Like, it's okay, like having a big crowd to play to, but it's what you do with that crowd that counts, in my opinion. Anyway.
Yeah. Out of everyone, like you said, the Kaluki party, the Kaluki family are lively and stuff like that. Out of all the DJs and people that you're friends with and stuff like that, who do you struggle to keep up partying with? Who's the one where you're like, they go a little bit too crazy?
Well, to be honest, man, like I'm a pretty mad guy myself in that respect. But I've got to say, it's got to be James Barlow from Salado, man.
Salado, he's come up a lot. So
I bet he has as well. But the guy's a total legend, man. Like a lot of love for them guys. Yeah. Both of them, Mark as well. Both very different people, but I love them both equally.
I was going to touch on them. For you have been absolutely destroying the Solar label recently with the releases that you've had over the last 12 months on there. Incredible. How did you get introduced? Like, what was your first memory with Salado? How did you first get introduced?
Well, I kind of met them boys before all the hype and the blew up, and they were kind of in my position at the moment type of thing, you know, just trying to break through, everything like that. I think I messaged them on Facebook, really, you know,
reaching out, like having to get...
And then they ended up replying, and then obviously we started chatting. I kind of sent them tunes. They was like, because we get on with you, I hope I like the records now. Yeah. And luckily they did, because it could have gone the other way, you know? So
absolutely.
From there, kind of worked my arse off, basically. Got in with, because it wasn't always easy. I was sending them tunes that was rejecting for quite a while, but to be honest, it taught me a lot about the scene and what works and what works with the people as well. So basically from there, I kind of, you know, adapted to the sound, did my own thing with it, sent them the tunes, they've put them out, the rest is history, you know.
Absolutely. Persistence is key then, isn't it? Persistence is key. Now, a little birdie told me as well, you used to make drum and bass. Yeah. I interviewed Tom. Yeah. I interviewed Tom on Wednesday, and he was like,
Tom's a good friend. Tom is a legend, bro.
Like, speak to him about drum and bass. So, How, what, why, when? How did you move from drum and bass into making tech house and techno and stuff like that?
It's a weird one, mate, to be honest, but like I spent a good 10 years in drum and bass, flying around the world and, you know, playing Fabric, all these like iconic places, but it just kind of like, for me, it kind of dried up a little bit, and it kind of, I wanted to sort of focus on other avenues and other areas of music, because let's face it, there's a world of music out there. There's no point in pigeonholing just one scene. So basically it all came from that. I still do drum and bass, to be honest, with Ton. Go straight to Andy C at the moment, so there's no point in doing anything else, to be honest.
Yeah, of course, absolutely.
Regarding drum and bass, anyway, you know what I'm saying? So
Don as well.
So yeah, so I'm doing a few tracks with Ton at the moment. He's been one of my good friends for a hell of a long time, and we got way back into the sub-dub Leeds days. Yeah. For those of you that remember, you will remember.
So how long is that? Because I find it so interesting, because obviously house and techno is so sort of different and stuff like that. So when I like it when people have different aliases or there's different stuff like that. So talking of aliases and names and stuff, Del-30, where does the name come from?
Well, the name comes from me buying a pair of trainers off a website, and it was a delivery code. You heard it here first.
The delivery code was what, DEL30, and it just stuck. You're like that. I like it. I like it.
Off basically. But what was going through my mind at the time was, I want a name that's never been used before. Yeah. When you search it on Google, it comes at the top of the ranks, like top of Google. You're not sifting through it. Basically, there's nobody else with the same name. So I wanted something completely original. Yeah. And for that to basically take off for me, it had to be something 100% original that I know no other music artist is going to have, basically. Yeah. So that's where that came from, because I've had it in the past where I've had the same names of different artists and stuff, and it's, you know, it's not the same really, is it?
No,
you want it completely original. You want to stand out completely 100% by yourself.
Perfect. What is the best venue in the UK? What's the top one for you? I know it's jumping on you, but there's a lot of venues, but what's your favourite?
To be honest, for me, it's got to be, and I'm not being biased here, it's got to be Church in Leeds.
Church in Leeds?
Yes.
What makes it so special?
100%. It's home turf, and, you know, on top of that, the crowd's absolutely amazing, the venue's amazing, and to be fair, I love Manchester as well. Like tonight was absolutely up my street, basically, as far as bookings go. So yeah, definitely. So respect to the whole Kaluki fam, respect to the whole guys out here. They've actually smashed these events.
It was a very, very good event. Very good event. Guys, that's absolutely perfect. Thank you very much, mate. Nice one, man.